Coach's Corner with Paul Higgins is being presented by 100% Clean Athletic Wear, in pursuit of individual greatness. For more information, visit them on the web at 100%clean.com.
Hello everybody, I'm Paul Higgins and welcome back to this edition of Coach's Corner here at the shops of Mission Viejo, talking Mission Viejo Diablo boys basketball. And they are off to a great start, as we talked about earlier, 11-0. And Coach Rowland has yet another fantastic player that's been with him 4 years now, senior, and this is Evan Zeller. And I was asking Coach, I said, Coach, I didn't ask you what position Max plays. And he goes, well, and then I asked him, what position does Evan play? And he goes, well, you play a totally different, it's like a 1-2-3 guard this guy plays.
It's a different style. A lot of our guards are combo guards, and they're skilled. They're not necessarily, pigeonholed into a certain position. They're all skilled enough to play multiple positions.
So Evan, you've been with the Diablos 4 years now, and you're off to 11-0 start. The last 3 years, they've won South Coast League championships. The goal this year, tell me about that.
We're looking to get another South Coast League title, and we're also looking to get a CIF championship.
Yeah, and when you look at Missionary Diablo basketball, as Coach Rowland said, we got a little bit of different style. In your own words, what is your style of basketball?
Our style is to be physical, always work hard, never give up, and look to win every game.
Now, I know that 11-0 start, you've had some games in there that weren't that close. When you have games like that, do you still play hard? Do you still work? Tell me about that, because you could easily fade back a little bit.
Yeah, I mean, we always want to do our best, and when you do those moments where you give up or you just lean back, those are the problems that you get later on. So you always treat every minute working hard.
Now, Evan, you scored a school record of 50 points in one game, and that doesn't happen very often. Did you know at that time that you were racking up that many points and that you had 50 by the time it was over?
Well, me and Coach Rowland, we talked about it before, and we were saying, hey, let's go out tomorrow, let's get the win, and the points will come. So, I mean, it was just mostly getting the win first off.
Yeah. Coach, when your style of basketball, are you more of an offensive guy pushing the ball up, or are you a defensive guy and focus on that? I mean, there's two different philosophies there.
Yeah, this year I kind of adapt to the personnel. In the past, we've really been set-oriented, and I thought we needed to take calculated shots and wasn't really a big risk taker. I feel our team is really deep and athletic enough this year that we can press and take more risks with the opportunity of getting more possessions. So I think we can put a lot of points on the board, and it'll be tough for a team to overcome.
16 years you've been at the school. As you said, you live 200 yards from the school. That's got to be pretty exciting. You don't have to sit in any traffic on going there. What keeps you at Mission Viejo?
The community. This is a fantastic community to work in. You can go to the grocery store and people want to talk, and congratulations on the win, coach. And at times it feels like a small Indiana town or something. My family's really indoctrinated in the culture of the school. I can't say enough about the place in which I work and the people I get to work with every day. It really is a special place.
And you've got 3 children. I'd be remiss if I didn't say their names. You've got TJ, who wants to say hello. He's 11 years old. Jacob, 9, and Caroline, probably the sweetness of the family, at 7 years old. So that's got to make you feel pretty proud. But when you get to coach guys like this young man, Evan, and the rest of the team, that's got to be a lot of fun. On the other side of that, Evan, how is he as a coach? Is he any good?
Yeah, he's a great coach. I mean, off the court too, he's just he gets along with us all well. I mean, everything he does, he just pushes us to the limit, so it's perfect.
Why basketball with you? Was it because I'm getting taller and I'm pretty good at this sport, or is it something you really love?
When I was young, I started playing and I just fell in love with the sport, so I just kept playing it all these years.
When you were young, did you play NJB or AAU, or tell me about that?
Yeah, I played NJB for a couple years, and then I went into AAU.
AAU. Mm-hmm. What would you recommend to the young kids in motion out there that are 8 to 10, 12 years old, for them to get to where you are, getting ready to play some serious South Coast League basketball in a very competitive area?
Just work hard, and then, I mean, when you're ready to play AAU, go into it and always just try your best.
Evan, you and I were talking about it. Is this something you want to do in college? And tell me about where you think, I know you won't be sitting in this chair a year from now, you might be sitting somewhere totally different. Where is that going to be up here, you think?
I definitely want to play next year. I mean, college is my main priority, so that's something definitely what I'm trying to go to. And then college-wise, I mean, there's just so many options right now that I've just got to get my major also. so that's a big thing too for me. So it's just up in the air right now.
Coach, you and I were just talking about it, and about, you know, I'm an adjunct professor over the years at Chapman University, and you came from a small school, and you said, you know, Division III, Division II, it's fun stuff. You don't get that, you don't have that pressure. And just because you play Division II, Division III doesn't mean that you're not going to make it to the next level.
Right, you know, it's, someone told me as soon as you replace the ball with a pen, you never get to go back. So if you can play another 4 years in college and hold on to that ball a little bit longer, it's important, because that's still a real elite small group that gets to play college athletics, whether it's Division II, III, NAIA, and if you're lucky enough to go Division I, it's really, really special.
Sport of basketball for you, does it come easy, Evan, or is it something you have to work at?
It's definitely not easy. I mean, you always have to work hard for it, and you can never take it for granted either. I mean, it's just a blessing for everybody.
Tell me what that feeling is like when you are in the groove, when you just have it flowing. I mean, it's unexplainable, huh?
Yeah, it really is. I mean, when you're in the zone, you're in the zone. Like, there's nothing you can describe. I mean, once you have that feeling, you just know it.
What other sports do you like?
I don't.
Good answer, right?
You know what? I like multiple sports. Last year, he went out for track for the first time.
Oh, really?
He high jumped in track. I thought that was a good escape. You know, one thing with all the guys that play on my team, we want them to play multiple sports. It's good to take a break away.
Yeah, yeah. And what sport do you find you watch in the side of basketball? Is it college? Is it pro? Do you have a preference there?
College basketball. I just enjoy watching it better, and especially helps me get an idea of what's to come.
Any particular university or college you like to watch?
North Carolina is my favorite team, and so is Notre Dame. So those are the two.
So you might have some influence on Max to go to Notre Dame, huh?
Yeah.
That would be a good choice. That wouldn't be a bad choice, you know? It's interesting. There's not too many, I don't know how many Diablos are at Notre Dame, so that would be a good...
Yeah, it's any way he goes, it's going to be a nice, maybe a gold paved road for him.
Yeah, you know? Yeah. And Coach, last question for you with Evan here. What do you want to see him do this year to excel on the court? I know you've probably got your do's and don'ts and wants and goals. Is there a particular thing that you're working with him on? Yeah,
you know, Evan's got a tremendous basketball IQ and a tremendous work ethic, and what we really focus on is when one thing doesn't go your way, whether it's a missed shot or a missed play, that you just let it go. You don't hold on to it, move on to the next play, and you don't let that play affect subsequent plays.
Yeah,
and have a short memory.
And last question for you, what is it that you want to work on? You heard what Coach said. What is it that you want to work on?
Any role. I mean, just this past few games, I had to play the point guard spot. And, you know, if it's not scoring, it's passing, doing the right plays. So, I mean, anything that I need to do, I'll get it done.
Yeah, well, I congratulate you on your early success and a four-year player over at Mission Viejo High School. Look for Evan Zeller to do some great things. Of course, the Diablos off to such a fast start at 11-0. And the last 3 years, not CIF champions, but South Coast League champions, maybe soon to be another CIF championship. We'll be back with yet another Diablo from the site here at the Shops in Mission Viejo. You're watching Coach's Corner on MVTV.